Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my show, Crypto Express, where I bring you the latest news and do my very best to explain what is going on in the crypto market in a way that someone who is new could understand. Or even if you've been here for a while, you would know that the other crypto influencers speak very loud, and I learn a lot from them. So this isn't me speaking bad of them in any way. It's just, we all provide value in the way that we do. And one of the main ways I feel I provide value to you, my community, is in helping you understand what's happening and connecting all the dots for you, because I go and I'm quite well connected. And so I'm always, on the forefront of hearing, what's going on. So, and then I do my own research, of course, and then I connect the dots for you. So without further ado, let's take a look at what's going on. It is quite late for me, extremely late, but I had to bring you the news because basically my message to you is don't be worried. Don't be worried. Trust me when I say OG, old time experienced crypto investors, even like US banks and the wealthiest people in the world right now, what they're doing, they're not freaking out. They're excited. They're going and they're shopping. They're buying more crypto. They're buying more Bitcoin. And I have reason to believe that the largest institutions and even the war, which is so sad right now, is being used as a catalyst, an excuse to basically enable the richest people and themselves to buy more crypto and more Bitcoin. So anyway, I used the opportunity just right before this video because my day was very, very busy trying to help my dog get ahead with his health condition. But anyway, so Bitcoin is down, nothing to be worried about, although it was quite shocking. Many thought, like the new range was like 67,000, somewhere around there. So there was quite a bit of shock, even in the OG circle. But once again, there is a war looming, escalating in the Middle East, which is sad. We'll cover the Bitcoin halving in a minute. But yeah, we might as well talk about it. The Bitcoin halving, and I believe everything's correlated, right? Everything always tends to be connected. The Bitcoin halving is in 2 days and 6 hours, which is why it's 2 in the morning and I'm bringing you this video, because I need you to feel informed and know that I'm here for you, and that this is to be expected, guys. We know there's a dip before the rally in the bull run. Mind you, I believe this bull run is going to be much more volatile than a bull run has ever been, because as I've said in previous videos, now we have institutional money. We have the biggest funds in the world. We have BlackRock that's wealthier than like so many nations combined. We have rich families in the Middle East, countries, buying into Bitcoin. And so you have like real proper big money, what we call whales, entering the crypto space. And this is how they accumulate. They work with market makers behind the scenes. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, there tends to be activity, and they lock us into positions and then they liquidate. So I would personally say it's not a time to be longing or shorting Bitcoin, although I do know that some more experienced traders are longing Bitcoin, because clearly we know we're at some sort of bottom, and we know that Bitcoin is probably gonna go up from here, right? Obviously the halving is in 2 days, which doesn't increase value in itself. It doesn't increase Bitcoin's value in itself, but it decreases Bitcoin's upcoming ongoing production or generation of Bitcoin per block that's mined. So it basically reduces the supply, like the future supply, the incoming future supply. And so it will have an interesting effect. But that said, this article was basically, I'll link it below, is just to understand, if you want to have like a deeper understanding of what the Bitcoin halving actually means, right? So whereas before the reward per block, can you see my screen, was 6.25 BTC per block confirmed. After the halving, the block reward will be 3.125 BTC. This is a very interesting article, but we're going to skim through it because it's very late and I want to respect your time. But as I said, I will link this below. Another reason for the market being sad or down is because the Fed, you know, like the government, had some kind of like what they're calling like hawkish or like questionably negative remarks regarding the market in general, the market health. And so this, of course, you know, everything is connected, as I've said before. So if the government, you know, has some negative sort of sentiment, you know, expression to say about the market and rates and all these things, it's going to affect the stock market, right? People are going to pull out their money. And this has an effect on the crypto market, which I'll explain in a bit. But these were the comments, you know, the chair, you know, like Powell said, given the strength, I'll highlight for you, given the strength of the labor market and progress on inflation so far, it's appropriate to allow restrictive policy further time to work and let the data and the evolving outlook guide us. So it's like saying, based on the progress, you know, we have like, it makes sense to restrict their policy, right? It's anyway. And Vice President Jefferson said, if incoming data suggests that inflation is more persistent than I currently expect it to be, it will be appropriate to hold in place the current restrictive stance of policy for longer. So basically, I believe what this means is they're not going to be, what is it, like reducing rates? What do you call it? I'm tired, okay. Like interest rates. There's a whole science, and I'm not a pro in economics, but I do know that it's all connected, right? So I do have resources that are really, really good at this, at economics. I could see about bringing them on the show, just to ask them questions and pick their brain on how the economy works and the implications of, you know, everything. Let me know if this interests you. This could be very interesting. But all right, so that was another reason, right? Like the Fed had negative sentiment comments to make about the general market and inflation, and then that scared stockbrokers and, you know, hedge fund managers because they manage other people's money. So of course, you know, they have rules and they can't play risky investment strategies with their clients' money. And so they're going to pull their money out or they're going to stop, you know. And so it's all like domino effect. So that was another reason, just to kind of paint the picture of what's going on. But what is very, very interesting, you know, I found this tweet extremely interesting by this account on Twitter X called Rect Capital, and they even have their own YouTube channel. I'd encourage you to go follow them. But it is advanced. But anyway, this is what he says, or they. The Q1 or quarter one altcoin hype cycle is over. But if you followed the entire thread, you'll notice that altcoins were already bottoming in early February in preparation for Q1 altcoin hype cycle. If the same repeats in Q2 or quarter two as we are, it's April, right? So January, February, March would be Q1, and then I got my nails removed. I know. Actually, I had to cut them. It's good to let them breathe. So now we're in April, May, June is Q2, right? So if the same repeats in Q2, this would translate into altcoin bottoming in as early as mid-May, more realistically end of May, early June. So these are just the cycles. This is what it looks like on the screen. There's a certain quote or saying in crypto and I can't say it verbatim, but it's something like, go away in May. You know, like basically it's saying like, put your positions in and then leave in the month of May. Don't look at them, don't make decisions, because the market traditionally is a little sad, I'm going to say, in May. And it's not a reflection, it's not an indicator of what you should do with your money. Now, that's sad because the crypto market still does parallel and follow, or, it kind of mirrors traditional markets. So if the S&P, 500 or the NASDAQ is down, as it has been, the crypto market's going to mirror it, right? Plus, take into account the fact that the crypto market generally experiences a dip before the bull run after the halving. So take that into consideration as well. And then take into consideration the war. All right. But also remember that wars always bring a dip and then also always pump the economy. It's all connected. So we do know that we have several strong reasons historically, and they say, history, it rhymes, to believe that the market is going to go up. Okay. Like, I'm just telling you what all the wealthiest, knowledgeable investors are doing. They're buying. And that's what I did too, even though I was so tired. But that said, don't freak out if this is like very late or you're at work and you can't go buy right now because you're focused. Most likely we're going to have a few more days of this. Hopefully not, but very possibly we will. And that said, you still have an opportunity to look at your portfolio and think about the projects you want to invest in, because this is what I was saying a minute ago, is that when the market gets scared, because that's what's happening right now, the market's scared, mainly because of the Fed's comments. All right. People get scared. Keep in mind that most of the crypto market is very new. I would say like over 80% of everyone in the crypto market investing right now are new. And so what do you do when you get scared? You go pull out of the positions you're not confident in, right? Or you go just take your money back because you don't know what's coming. So that's what people are doing. And that's why it's a reflection, like, we can look at it now, like this. I was looking at Dog with Hat right now. That's a good buying opportunity. This is the market, the week, and the day though is like a little mixed. There's some projects that are up again. But that said, that's what people do, right? And so that's why there's also a saying in crypto or in trading in general. I'm not a pro trader, although I do trade. That basically says, and I covered this in my last video, that you can tell the health of a crypto project and its long-term success sometimes, based on how fast it bounces back after a dip, right? Like if it goes down fast, then it goes up fast, that means people are coming in to buy it up as fast as possible as well. So everything you see in green, I would say, it's not financial advice, but these coincidentally, they're all great projects too. Aptos, Sui, they're related. Ondo, I'm going to go top up on. Phantom, Say, Jupiter has just been super popular. I miss Jupiter, even though I covered it on my channel. Just second guess myself. So Jupiter might be a good idea, just a little bit. Not financial advice, but I'm just letting you know what like crypto wisdom would be, and then you make your own decisions. But that said, let's just quickly look over the projects that are good projects. Okay, I get zero reward for saying this. I don't earn anything extra for saying this. I just bought Injective for like the first time, like 30 minutes ago. And it's still expensive, so I understand it's not for everybody, but it's a good project. And I happen to know that there's some really great updates and activity going on at Injective. So Injective is one that I personally topped up on, and I happen to know is a good project. It's also a blue chip, so it's just a good opportunity. Dogecoin. I don't own any Dogecoin. I just didn't have time, but I'm gonna be buying some Dogecoin personally, not financial advice, but it could be a good opportunity because it's like the Bitcoin. It's like one of the Bitcoins of meme coins, and it has Elon Musk behind it. And I happen to know that Doge is going to be, well, this is what ChatGPT said anyway, that Dogecoin is going to be used like on Twitter X. And like I've said before, I believe Twitter X is looking to become like a super app, kind of like they have in China. What is it called? The app in China, I forget. Anyway, okay, somebody asked me how they can get into Commonwealth. Commonwealth is a very unique structure. Think Robinhood. Remember the whole Wall Street bets? There's a whole movie on it. It's called Eat the Rich on Netflix. Super, super good. It's like Robinhood, but Robinhood as a decentralized VC. So it allows you to get into all the deals that like the top crypto investors get into and all the funds and the VCs before they come to market, publicly, at which point, like you're late. Like unless you buy up during a dip, like right now, you're pretty much late by the time it gets to the market. So Commonwealth is unique in that way. It allows you to invest into these early stage projects. So you can buy it and just go follow them on Twitter. This is their Twitter. It's join common and then WLTH. And their website is Join Commonwealth. This is their website. Okay. Website. It's like their, what do you call it? Linktree. And then it leads you to their website. joincommonwealth.xyz. It's being very slow, so we'll keep moving. But anyway, if you want to get into Commonwealth, this is where you would go. It's going to be launching on Paid Network. You would go to Launchpad, and then you would go to, see? And actually I have some great news on Emoja as well. They're actually launching, they announced they're launching like the first like synthetic Bitcoin. Here, let me show you in a second. I just had to remove it because I had too much news to cover. But anyway, this is where you buy. Just follow Paid Network, join their Telegram community. It's, I believe, linked at the bottom of the website. See here at the bottom. See where I'm hovering? It's their Telegram. Click on that, join the community. Go find out, when they're launching, when they're gonna see it's to be decided. So that's how you can buy into Commonwealth. I love Commonwealth. It's such a benevolent project, really giving the power back to the people. It's really awesome. All right, so that's how you can buy it. And then this is the news on Emoja, which you see on the left-hand corner, also launching on Paid Network, is that it partners with Merlin Chain to launch Bitcoin's first high-yield synthetic dollar. How amazing is this? I'll link it below because I don't want to go into too much detail right now. Yeah, and basically a synthetic coin, or in this case, like dollar, is basically like, it's like a synthetic, or not, synthetic is fake, right? That's what that literally means. But in this case, synthetic doesn't mean fake. It just means it's like a mirroring token of the original token. So it's like a replica or a double that lives on, its like own network, and can be used, like, I don't know if it's exactly the same, but anyway, I'm kind of butchering the explanation, but I think most of you know what a synthetic token is, or what synthetics are. But it's really quite phenomenal and beautiful because this is a whole sector of the crypto market, of the new digital economy. So it's quite powerful news, and they're going to be launching on Paid Network. So I know a lot is brewing over there. That said, Gummy. Okay, I know I had some shady things to say about Gummy earlier, a few videos ago, which I take back because I found out that basically it's just really truly a token for the community, but like, and there's like no direct vested interest that I know of from crypto banter. But that said, the point is it's got a large community behind it, and basically you can mine it right now, you can farm it, and it's really simple. I think you have to just go to their crypto banter YouTube. This is my backup account, guys. Okay, crypto banter. You just have to go to like one of their videos, and then in the description you have to just sign up for their, I think it's their BitGet, or like go watch the video, it's worth it. It's free money basically. You have to go to their banter bubbles as well. So you sign up for one of the exchanges, one of their affiliate links. Then you have to like see it says sign in to earn. So you would click on this and you would sign in, and then you could, this is like points, like their points, right? And then there's one other thing you have to do. I don't, but go find out. It's really easy. There's 3 steps and you qualify. Oh, it's Glowfin, something like that. It's an exchange. Go find out, but it's free money. So I felt obligated to let you know. That said, so that's the news on Gummy. And then next, I just wanted to cover Tucker Carlson because they're blowing up. I bought a little sliver and I'm up, wow, I don't even know, like a lot. And so I know it's also, there's like some big news coming for them. I heard they're partnered with Crypto Banter, which is a giant in the crypto space. So, and it's so funny. Where's their Twitter? This is their Twitter. Super funny. I'd play it for you, but it's this video. I just have to keep it a little short, but it's covering like the flood in Dubai right now. Dubai is flooding. I know, like Kyle flew in the rain. Kyle's my boyfriend, if you guys don't know. I was so worried. I almost made him call it off, but he doesn't listen. Anyway, I also topped up on Chainlink. Chainlink is a giant. It has a huge community. It's beautiful technology. It's basic. I made a whole video on Chainlink. You can go watch. It's basically an oracle that helps blockchains communicate and helps the crypto world, Web3, right? The next generation of the internet. It allows it to communicate with old world or Web 2 companies like schools, governments, hospitals for private information. It's really a big deal. And so I topped up because it's down right now. Paid network, always and forever. They're not launching every project, like 5 a week like they did last bull run. But like I just showed you a moment ago, they are launching 2 giants. 2 benevolent giants, I might say. And I'm not endorsed or paid to say this. And then I'm personally looking at Near Protocol because it's also like a big, powerful AI project. And it's on sale right now, even though it's up 3%, 3.1%. I have not topped up yet, though, full disclosure. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I just wanted to show up and tell you guys, like, don't be scared. It's normal. There's big puppet masters in the market, and they're pulling strings, okay? All you have to do is keep level, stay steady, keep examining your portfolio. Don't go into a panic, like shopping spree. We're most likely going to see a few more days of this or a little bit longer. And the bull run is coming. But like I've said before, I believe this bull run is going to be different. It's going to be, we do have statistically like a good year of bull run to come, but it's just going to be different, guys. Like the dips are going to be lower is what I believe, and the highs are going to be higher. And it's just going to be very volatile. But just get ready, buckle in, don't freak out, and think about what you want to invest in. how much in high risk and how much in like blue chip, long term, future Microsofts, future Facebooks of the world. Think of it that way. But anyway, I love you guys very much. Sorry if I look tired, it's because I am. And I will see you guys here tomorrow. Ciao.